Oh shit! Overhaul just won trophy. He just won the trophy for #1 father of the year. These kids, man, he raised them real well. You know what I'm saying? He done killed one of the kids. Anyway, fucking Togata trying to protect the girl from Overhaul, and it's gonna take everything he got. No, it ain't gonna take everything he got, but it's gonna take quite a bit to protect him from Overhaul. Cause he just admitted, he said, "Yo, I don't care about that girl." I said, "So what?" He said, "She's just to be used for whatever purposes we need. She happened to have the powers that we needed to use, so she's gonna be used for the power, for the things that we need. Period. That's just it. She's property. She's my slave." He said, "Now give me back my property, before I kill you or her." Anyway, Tagada's trying to move around with the girl in his hands, so it's hard for him to, keep balance, keep stable, keep track of this guy, that guy. The guy Tagada is a genius basically, because it's not just about him using his powers, how he's able to calculate for every move, being able to see all. He got two opponents in front of him. He just took out two. He got two opponents in front of him, being able to predict what they're going to do and move accordingly while protecting somebody else. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So anyway, overall, his powers is he can break things down and reform them, and repair them. He can reform them in back in a different condition or bring them back to their original condition. He explained that he could kill the girl and bring her back. He said, "Man, if I kill the girl, just bring her right back." He said, "I already did it. They done blew the girl head off and he brought her back." The guy that heard that, he said, "Okay." He said, "I got you. I'm calling Dyfus on you." So that kid gone. So anyway, that dude that he kicked before came back. He tried to knock the dude out with that kick. It didn't knock him out. The dude doesn't have powers like superpowers, like super duper endurance and all that. So that kick should have knocked him out, but it didn't. And Tagada's trying to figure out, like, yo, damn, didn't I sleep you? What's going on? Anyway, he takes the cape and he's able to use that for covering. The thing I like about this is because a lot of times, especially in American comics, the capes, they just for decoration. That's it. It just looks cool, but it actually gets in the way. If you ever seen The Incredibles, people getting their things snagged and whatnot, and walking on them, or it just gets snagged on stuff. And some of those heroes got killed in the midst of saving people. I think it was a hero was trying to keep his plane from crashing or whatever, and his cape got caught in the engine, and it killed him. So that tells you how impractical they are. But Tagada's like, no, I use my cape. He knows how to move around with his cape. And on top of that, he can phase through objects. So even if his cape get caught, he can phase, he can use it. He can phase through whatever it got caught on. You know what I mean? So his powers kind of alleviates that to a certain extent. Um, he says that the cape has all other purposes other than just looking cool, and he used that to house that chick, that little girl, what's her name, Overhaul's daughter. He took the cape off and was able to wrap the girl up in it, to keep her protected, keep her hidden. You know what I mean? Took the cape off like in the midst of a fight. If somebody take the cape off real quick, you ain't really noticing that he just dropped the kid into a. It takes a minute to really notice what's going on, and he goes to take out the guy with the gun. Overhaul's able to get the drop and get the dude out of there. Nemoto, he got him up out of there because we should call him. Tagada was going to take his head off. I mean, clean. He said, "Don't move. I'll blow your goddamn head smooth off." That's what he said. Right before he landed, Tagada got him up out of there. Now Tagada, his reflexes and his moves are so precise and so quick and so fast. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But Mario just got him. He just got him beat. He just has this dude beat. And that's when they revealed that the girl is inside the was inside the cape. Also, he said that you can use a cape for he said bundling up little girls who's in terrible pain or whatever. But what I thought about is, you know how you got an emergency blanket, like for people that just got into like a little emergency or whatever, it might be cold or something like that. They wrap people up in that, and he might use the cape for that. That's what I was thinking. That's a practical thing. If you happen to go like somebody like, let's say inside of a burning building, they could put that on in order to keep the smoke out of their, out of their lungs and whatnot. That's a practical thing. So depending on what situation you in, a cape could come in handy, but I think for the most part, it's probably useless. You know what I mean? So anyway, they trying to kill the girl, and the reason why I think they're trying to kill the girl is to be able to stop Tagada. They don't necessarily explain it that way. They just said that if they kill her, it'll stop them. But this is what this is how I think about it. If they kill the girl, Tagada's gonna let them get away. Why? Because if he doesn't let them get away, the girl's dead. If he lets them get away, he knows that Overhaul will bring her back to life. So that's why he's trying to kill her. He's gonna kill her because he knows I can bring her back. And if I kill her, Tagada knows I can bring her back. He's going to let me bring her back. All I got to do is just make sure I get the drop on her. Now, Mirio basically says, yo, he said, for a villain, you are very strong. He said, quick, so strong, quick, everything. He said, you quick, but I'm quicker. You strong, but I'm stronger. And he almost knocked this dude out. He hit him with this damn punch, damn near killed him. He damn near killed him. We got a little flashback of Tagada joining the Yakuza, just like everybody else, taking it off the streets, was jacked up. Somebody gave him a purpose in his life, and turns out he was a piece of garbage back in the day. He was, he was a dickhead, whatever. But the dude that trained him said, "Yo, you can't be an asshole, man. If you want to actually lead, you got to show some people some compassion, because you can't just only lead by fear. One of them dudes will knock you off. How many people gonna follow you just because they fear you? Some people will, but not all people. And on top of that, even some of the people that will follow you, at some point, they just waiting for a time to take you out. If they see a chink in that armor, it's over for you. But if you lead in a way that makes people feel good, and you know that you make the people feel safe, and you know what I'm saying, you genuinely look out for them, at least to a certain extent, they wouldn't want to turn on you. You're beneficial to them, you know what I mean? So it looks like that's how Overhaul's been leading, even though it doesn't, even though he's not doing that with the girl. Maybe the girl's the only one he doesn't do that with, because he has to keep her under wraps. He has to. You gotta. If you're gonna do experiments on somebody, there's no way you're gonna do experiments on somebody in a nice way. You know what I mean? But the dude that Tagada kicked, they said the only thing's keeping him alive, or keeping him up, but damn near keeping him alive, is the fact that he's trying to please and appease this dude Overhaul so much. So I'm guessing they're saying that that's how Overhaul has been leading. Been leading in a fashion where people would actually want to put their lives on the line for him. That's what it said. That's they said. I didn't see it, but that's what it's showing us. And he happened to have another box of bullets on hands. He tosses it to the guy. They getting ready to shoot the girl head off. Now, if you blow that girl head off, he's going to escape. That's just what it is. This chapter, did I like it? Yeah, did I think it was good? Yes. As far as the flashback goes, I don't think they went in depth enough. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people might not catch it like I did. A lot of people might not. I caught it, but a lot of people might not. But I think they could have went, added a couple more panels just so you can really get a view of how Overhaul is. Because we never seen Overhaul do it. We just know that somebody gave him the information. Now, we could draw the conclusion that that's what he's been doing, because we see one dude is following him like, he's sack riding hard. So that tells you how hard Overhaul must have been, riding for him. Cause you ain't gonna ride for somebody like that who wouldn't even split a piece of pizza with you. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Tagada whooping him. That's exactly what should have happened. Cause I've been explaining that in the last couple chapters. Tagada's like number one hero right now. Like, how's this off-brand dude? He can't. There's no way for him to be able to beat this dude. So I'm happy that he was able to just overwhelm the guys. It was just to a point where Overhaul couldn't do a damn thing. You know what I mean? So I like that. That made sense for that story. And the way they're trying to set Tagada up, well done. That's a well played execution. Actually holding the girl for ransom, but they're doing it differently. Usually, you hold the person for ransom. You say, "Hey, don't do this, or I'll kill the person." He's saying, "I'm going to kill that person, and you better leave me alone, otherwise I won't bring her back." Basically, if you read into it. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace. It's like a reverse hostage situation.